Hello and welcome back. It's Friday the 11th at 14:40 hours, and what do you know? No geoengineering, but you can see the contrails. They're very clear, yeah? So notice a difference. Now somebody may say, well, they're flying at a different height. Really? What, today they maybe dropped a few thousand or went up a few thousand feet just so that they wouldn't really leave behind their trail. But as you can see, absolutely crystal blue sky. And as I say, unless you've been somewhere else and not looked up, there are at least three. Oh no, well, you probably won't pick that one up. There's a fourth one over there. That's yeah, it's all, you can see it right there. And of course, that one there. So what do we know? I know I'm wearing my Sean Connery t-shirt, and that's okay. Give myself permission to do so today. It was short and to the point. Yesterday I did a short YouTube on geoengineering or solar radiation management, but not today. Today, the good overlords, the elite, the wannabe controllers, or whatever you want to call them, are no longer spraying us like bugs, and the skies are clear. Notice even with I told you what the time was. If I had adrenal fatigue, I'd be like this, but no, my adrenals are great. Don't need to wear sunglasses. Sunglasses are not good because they stop the full spectrum of light going into your body. Not good. Do we need to talk about sunscreen? Well, here's a tidbit for you. If you wouldn't need it, don't even think of applying it to the biggest organ on your body. What's that? That's the skin. Second would be the liver. Challenges both. Not a good idea, and probably leads to skin cancer if you did, going through the 3 layers of the dermis, etc. I believe up to 60% of whatever you put on your skin is then absorbed. But anyway, we're going off track. What I want to introduce you to is ARIA, A-R-I-A. It's called the Advanced Research and Innovation Agency, set up by Cummings during his time with Johnson. Now, this organisation is a law to itself. Even though it's taxpayer funded, you cannot get, under freedom of information, any information about what they are using in solar radiation management. Now, Lord, certainly not mine, Valence, you know where he was given because of all the misinformation and lies that he promulgated on the SAGE team during the COVID cult era. But put that to one side. He wrote back to my MP, Lizzie Collins, because I wrote to her saying, can you please tell me what are they spraying us with in this solar radiation management? And what came back? This letter from Lord Valence, because he's a different department. I didn't learn the title, but four letters, some department of something within the organisation. They said that they don't support solar radiation management. Anyway, it clears within 24 hours. My question was, what are they actually spraying us with? It's not difficult, yeah? What is there to hide? Yeah, if it's innocuous, it's okay. No. So what we do know, and you can go to geoengineeringwatch.org, I think it is, barium, strontium, aluminium, and maybe other things like graphene oxide, maybe microplastics, anything really to reflect the sun's rays. They can do that from onboard ship where they fire things into the air, or as you know, they do it with the planes. And ultimately, where does it go? Let me think about that. It obviously then goes into our oceans, onto our lands, and then eventually into us. You can tell they're psychopaths doing this because obviously it affects them as well. I do hair tissue mineral analysis, and I find it interesting, especially people that travel, how high their toxin levels are with things like barium. I don't measure strontium, aluminium, or aluminum. So what I'm inviting you guys to do is to do your own homework. But I am telling you now, when you look up, you can clearly see. And there's another one there, another contrail. Hopefully you can see it. It's very small. Sometimes it comes out in the, there it is, yeah, you can see it, there it is, yeah. But what a contrast, the 10th of July, completely different with all the spraying. And now we can all see contrails, not solar radiation management or geoengineering at work. So what would I like you to do? Write to your MP, start a debate, start discussion, and be peaceful and calm about it. Remember, what they want to do is divide and conquer us. That doesn't work. Do not take sides. but you can obviously have a debate, and it's okay. You know, the lowest form of love is respect. David respected Goliath, yeah? You don't have to agree with me or with anyone, but that's okay. And like Aikido, we can peacefully just move this way, yeah? So there's no need to argue, there's no need to get angry or to form any attachments, because I'm still yet to find any healthy attachments in life to people, places and things. I don't think there are any, but I'm open to the possibility that there might be. And I'm not a Buddhist and I'm not a Christian, or maybe I'm both. I don't know. They're just labels. Please, people, start to look up, start to have a discussion. Clearer now. That is clear. So usually about 10 seconds or before it clears in the sky. Yeah? And there's the other one. I've already spotted that one, but it's obviously moving or clearing in that direction. So is once you can see it, you can't unsee it. And of course, like yesterday, as I showed you, you can see it fanning out in all areas. Yeah, that is solar radiation management or geoengineering at the heart. And of course, where do those chemicals go? Think about it. So, as always, please do your own due diligence. Carry your heart where it should be kept. I know there's only a foot difference between here and there, but it needs to be connected. My love as always, bye for now.